No, they need another drink soon.
Yeah.
Are we in the battle or no battle?
We're not in a battle yet. All right, the stream is live. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back. It's been a couple of weeks since we played, so to recap, um, this is a Dragonlance one-shot, and you guys are members of the Resistance movement, the Hidden Light, out of the city of Naraka, the capital city of the Dragon armies. And the Hidden Light's objective is to stymie and get intel on and pass it on to the larger forces of good against the Dragon armies. And you've been given a mission tonight. You've been asked to go find a contact who's a double agent between the Hidden Light and the Dragon armies at the Hairy Troll Tavern. You guys went and met them. They explained that the last Dragon armies are getting sacrificed tonight. So if you want to get them out, it's got to be tonight. And there happens to be an induction ceremony for all the new initiates of the Dragon armies, the clerics of Takesis. And so the plan was for you to meet them, for you guys to find a way to sneak inside and find them with their one lock of golden or silver hair, and they're going to escort you down to the basement. Now, as a big commotion outside occurred, the different factions, the white and the greens of the Dragon armies, got into it. Two dragons battled, and the ancient white was victorious. In the commotion, your contact ran off and said something about them being made. You guys were ran down, and you were able to vanquish a couple of Draconians that were spying on you, and you made your way here. I forget the name of this tavern that you guys ended up at. Does anyone remember?
There's the Hairy Troll Tavern.
That was the one where you met the contact, and you guys displaced and headed north, and you're at a
I don't know
different
if you ever gave us a name for
tavern.
this one.
Yeah, I don't have it written down either.
We have the Broken Shield Inn, and that was the first place, and then the Hairy Troll Tavern. So.
Okay, well, we're going to call this one the Black Stag from here out. That's the name of the place you're at. So you guys came inside. The intent was to sort of rest until tonight. You guys got into a bit of a fight outside with some lizard men that were mistreating a young teenager, and then gathered some intel at the bar. And as the night closed out, Talent Orin, your original contact that sent you on the mission to go find the contact, showed up at the Black Stag and was a little frantic, asked where you've been, and he's requested an assembly in the master suite in the back of the tavern. And that's where we'll pick up tonight. We've got Lonnie. The intent to coming here was to get a rest. And you guys are about halfway through that. You've had a short rest now. Everyone qualifies for that, so you can top off hit points as you desire. But a full rest is not completed yet. You guys are about halfway through it. So Lonnie is back in a room resting now, as is Roland. We've got Sir Kellyan, Keth out in the dining hall gathering intel, and we've got Foodie in the kitchen, who has been Foodie. So the kitchen the whole town is mobilized for this induction ceremony tonight. The population of Naraka about doubles every year when this happens. There's so many pilgrims coming in that all of the sort of logistics of the city are focused on this. And so this tavern is part of the kitchen staff. Not only are they serving the patrons, but they're preparing catering, and they've asked you to come back and help cook the meal. So you've got your in if you want, depending on how you guys attack or approach getting into the temple, you've been asked to help with catering. So you've got your in right there.
Happy to do it.
So you're in the kitchen now, cooking up a storm.
Yes, chopping vegetables.
And you need to watch the video where DJ was playing Foodie, because that was some funny stuff.
Did you? I couldn't hear any, and I had no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the audio didn't record last time. It's somebody say something. Yeah, it's working now. I fixed it. I'm bummed that got lost, but yeah, it was some good stuff there.
I'll watch it later.
Okay.
Did I restore hit points too, or am I so busy in the kitchen I had no time?
You haven't short rested, Foodie. No, actually, you did short rest. Yes.
Yeah, I think
before they called you in.
Early, yeah.
So you can spend your hit dice to get your hit points back.
Okay.
By the way, do you guys want to call out which character you're playing again for my memory?
I'm playing Talon. He's the Kender.
Oh, go ahead, Keith. Kith.
I'm playing Keth, the Lizard Man Ranger Rogue.
There you go. I'm playing Lonnie's Guardian. He's a cleric, dwarf.
And Don, which one are you playing? You're Sir Kellyan?
He's the
On mute.
Paladin.
Don, you're muted.
Sir Kellyan.
Excellent.
Have I told you there's a big store near me called Lonnie Stonecrafters?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
I think it's pretty funny. Kind of ironic.
And Roland
Wait.
is Earl, who's out tonight. No computer. So that's what we'll pick up tonight. Talent walked in, sort of pointed at a couple of you and pointed his finger and just kind of like stormed into the back. What do you guys want to do? Lonnie, he went into your room and woke you up.
Oh, good. No, I'll follow him.
And he's get out of bed. Come on, we gotta talk. Roland, he did as well.
I'll wait till everybody else leaves and see if anybody in the room does anything in the bar.
I'm going to rest and lick my wounds, probably literally.
So are you staying in bed, Kath? Not joining the assembly?
The Keth's in the bed resting after starting that fight, and if I don't want to metagame, but if I'm needed, I trust that my companions will grab me, so I'll leave that up to you all.
All right, sounds
Kellyan
good.
will grab him. You're not getting out of this one easy. You need some healing, I'll take care of you. Come on.
Yeah, we're grabbing you. Waking your ass up.
So,
Yeah, I expended a lot of.
Can I see them through the fireplace?
yes.
No.
How are you down?
Oh, I'm.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, I'm over. I'm 2/3 of the way down.
Yeah, he took a beating.
I got a wand of healing. Let me heal you. Let me find it in my thingy. Roll while we're talking.
Should I join you guys or just listen to the fireplace?
Your choice.
I hear Foodie singing, and
I got pastries cooking. I can't leave here.
I don't think anybody came to get you anyway, Jordan.
I'll just
you had invented a new gnomish cupcake that was amazing. That I do
Oh, we forgot to write down the recipe.
Oh no. It's a carrot apple goodberry.
Oh, yum.
Mm.
Sir Kellyan and Talon, I see your tokens out in the main dining hall. Are you heading,
So when he
heading
came-
back also?
Well, was anybody from our group in the bar at the time when he came in that like followed him back, or was it just me?
So I'm just going off of where people's tokens were, and so
Yeah.
I saw
All right, if nobody else,
Talon and Sir.
I'll go in there then. Yeah. That's Talon.
All right, cool.
I will hop right on his bed.
So Talent opens up. Good. We're missing one, but this'll do. Where the fuck have you been? We've been searching all over for you guys. You were supposed to come back and notify what the agent said. Debrief me. What's going on?
I was.
The agent that ran away when we were attacked in the other tavern?
Right. Okay. And
We have map of sewers.
Oh, map of the sewers. Yes. Excellent. Yeah, they're
We were supposed to go back. Whoops.
yeah. That was in part of the initial debrief. Maybe that got lost in the fog of war. The sewers. Yeah, that is one way in. I would warn you though that it is quite dangerous to go down there. The dragon armies are noted to have some horrific creatures patrolling down below, but it is one way in for sure. And
It way out. We go in through front. And I hold up the little pass.
the Black Pass.
It said we were getting to the temple.
Yeah, and it was Talent that gave you those passes in the beginning. Right. So what do we know? What did the agent tell you?
Oh, I wasn't listening. I'm sorry. Somebody else will have to let you know. My mind wanders.
He reach out and tell us we know him by silver streaking hair. And he point out what we do.
Send us to the basement. Take us to the basement.
What's going on in the basement?
Big ceremony. Official tribe induction.
I see.
Yeah, that's it. We're supposed to meet him in the basement.
Oh, he's going to take us to the basement, I believe. One or the other, something like that.
You're gonna meet him.
Definitely a basement involved.
He's gonna take you to the basement. What?
We're going to get the dragon eggs or something?
Yes, we're going to reacquire dragon eggs.
Yeah.
I'm going to steal one.
No, it's not stealing. It never really belonged to them, right, Sir Callian?
Make an omelet.
Make an omelet, yeah.
All right. Yeah, they've been corrupting the dragon eggs that's what's fueled the draconian forces of their armies. And
When the eggs die, you tell us. Or crack or something. Can't not remember.
all right.
No, they turn them into the bad guys. So
There's one now.
baby wyvern.
And there's a knock on the door. On the double door.
Is that our food?
Open up. What's going on in here?
Who's that?
We heard there was something of a gathering. And
Well, we're not supposed to gather. They gather.
There's not that. Well, there's enough. Yeah, that's a gathering.
There was a swirling in the garage.
And the guttural sounds of the voice, you kind of recognize. You believe this might be a draconian that's knocking at the door.
Is it the same one that gave us such crap the last time, DJ?
Who is it?
During the fight.
You're not sure. I mean, you don't know draconian well enough to make distinction between individuals, but you kind of know the sound of the shape of the throat that it'll make.
I speak Draconian fluently. It's like my native language.
All right.
But I can't understand who this. I can understand the language. I get what you're saying. I can understand the language. I just can't tell if it's the same person that's speaking the language that we dealt with earlier.
Right. Correct.
You can leave the room service outside the door. We'll get it when we're done. We're not decent.
Get my puppets out of the oven.
And Talent says, "Fuck, I think I was followed. What do we do? What do we do?"
There's windows here.
Yeah, there's
There's
a window to the north.
We just
I mean, he pretty much heard all of us talking.
Yeah.
They all said something.
Boom, boom, boom. Open up.
Open the door.
I'll get it. I go open the door.
And two Baz Draconians are standing at the door. What's the meaning of this? I see.
I thought you were room service. Where's our
oh no,
food?
it's the strippers I ordered.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Watch your tongue, every one of you. I see an officer of the dragon armies here coordinating with a Kender and a dwarf. What is this about?
We're talking about earlier fight and how good and bad I was. And now they heal me. War stories, you join!
Come on
Did
on.
you see that guy I hit with my boot back?
For the celebration. They're actors. Come on in. You each have parts.
And they kind of steadfast. They hold at the door. They've got their hand on their sword. You, officer, name yourself. Show us credentials.
I'll show you credentials, all right. There's two of them.
Yeah.
Just two of them, yep.
I hold the pass up real fast before he does something that I would normally do.
And one looks over at that. All right, you check out. Where are you stationed?
With Etten.
The pastry door.
Good head, there you go.
And Talent kind of like backs up into the room and sits on the corner of the bed and just sort of waits for all this. And the Baz looks at little Draconian, the Baz looks at little Talon over here. Kender.
Oh no, we're gonna eat him later.
I don't even have my hand in his pocket.
Get away from me, Kender. Stand back.
Have you ever had Kender pie?
No, weird.
Kender pie.
You, officer! And he points to you, Sir Kellyan.
Off with you.
What's the meaning of this? What is an officer of the dragon armies doing coordinating with scum
You're
like
not
this?
It's a special mission, and you're not cleared to know. Now be off.
Give me a persuasion or intimidation check.
Right back. Hold on.
Your choice.
My persuasion is rock solid.
Yeah.
We can assist, right? If we have it.
Sure. Yeah. If one of you wants to corroborate, I'd say Kath, if you want to give Sir Kelly an advantage for you participating in the cover story.
Your intimidation, Dave, is that what you're doing?
Because I can give guidance.
Persuasion.
Persuasion
Okay.
24.
24.
Yeah, I can't help you there.
Show us your pass.
I can give you guidance. Did you make it? Oh, you made it. Okay.
And they kind of surround you, Sir Kelly, and you pass.
Oh,
Get out.
I'm going to go back by the door then, once they're in. So you know.
All right. If you won't deal with us, then we'll send others.
Big part of tribe. Show 'em pass. It okay.
Just break it up. I don't want to see you all in here together.
Okay.
And they start
Oh.
exiting.
They walk by me?
Yep.
Well, that's a sleight of hand opportunity.
All right, go for it. Give me a sleight of hand.
No. Oh, wait a minute. Do you need guidance?
Plus
Sure.
plus
I gotta
12.
find guidance. I don't have it on here to click on here to give you guidance.
What's this guy? It's extra D4 or something?
Yeah, I think so.
That's why we can't have good things.
Wait, why is it not working? Hold on.
I heard it roll.
Did it? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I wrote it 3 times. There, 23 was the first one. I was on the wrong page here. Sorry.
Okay.
23.
All right. So 23 and a third. Yeah, 23. And did you include the guidance in there or no?
No, that's without the guidance.
Okay, give me an extra D4.
Here you go.
Wow, 24.
Okay, perfect.
All right, so you have an option here. You can take either the ceremonial dagger that one of them's carrying, or his change purse.
Oh, the ceremonial dagger for sure.
All right, there you go. Add it to your inventory.
All right. We might need that. There's going to be a ceremony we're going to do and all.
The
Yeah.
dagger hit.
Yeah, where's that dagger we're supposed to use?
So, Talent's like, we got to wrap this up. Look. All right, so you're going to meet the contact in the temple tonight. You're going to be escorted to the basement to recover some of the dragon eggs, and we are going to need to get them out of town the moment you guys are free of there. We've got a rendezvous city, and he pulls out a map real quick. 1 second.
Real quick.
Was that an illusion or invisibility spell?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I think he cast a speed spell on himself.
Yeah. Haste.
Or maybe it's a slow.
The real him went in the opposite direction. He used that. He learned that from you, Jordan. He's casting that spell where you go in the opposite direction.
Yes.
It's almost like mirror image. What is it?
Hell.
Exit stage left.
Yes.
Exit stage.
Exit.
Call up the Elvis maneuver. Thank you very much.
All right, there's a hidden light outpost in the mountains north of Jellic.
Is that what your contact told you?
No, this is what I'm telling you.
And outpost where?
It's in the mountains north of Jellic. It's a few days' travel from Naraka, but if you're not able to make it back to the Broken Shield and into the protective hands of the Hidden Light, that's where you'll need to go. The name of the place is Greyholm. And it's up in one of the higher mountains north of Jellic.
This is where we're supposed to take the eggs.
Or you can get them back to me at
Go to
the
that last inn. Or last, what is it? Broken Shield.
you can get them to the Broken Shield. You can get up to Greyholm. We'll need to smuggle them out of the city one way or the other. If you guys, if you're on the run, try to make your way to Greyholm. Otherwise, if you can make it back to the Broken Shield, we can take you into the tunnels under the city and smuggle you out from there. We've got help too. Do you guys have ideas for how you're going to infiltrate the temple?
We didn't talk about that yet. We were going to talk about different ideas. Well,
One idea was the sewers.
sewers, which may not be a good idea. Wasn't the other idea using foodie as an advantage?
Trying to get in as a caterer.
And he looks through the fire and kind of cants his head. Is he cooking in there?
Yes, he is.
Yes.
All
It's all
right.
part of the plan.
Get my muffins out of the oven.
That makes perfect sense. Wonderful. He sort of sounds. We've got some other contacts. I'm trying to scratch my brain. The captain of the city guard. The city guard is still civilian run by. We've got several plants of the Hidden Light are part of the city guard, including one of the captains named Hoist. Might be able to talk to him. They'll be running security outside of the temple. He might be able to get you guys a post. If you guys need any sort of magical equipment or enhancement, the Hidden Light has got an account with at the Mageware shop. You could talk to Snaggle You won't need to pay for anything, but you could select from his inventory if there's anything that you guys need that you think will help you get in and out of there. There's possibly janitorial service. I don't have a good contact there, but certainly there will be cleaners running the place. Those are just a few ideas. I wish you guys Godspeed. Is there anything you need of me before I leave? I can't stay here any longer. I'm being watched, and I think we're all in danger right now.
Can't we get hero food, big feast, make us feel good?
Make a scene so they follow you and don't follow us. Get their attention.
That is a dangerous game. But if you think it'll help, I'll do it.
I think we can create our own distraction. We don't need to.
Yeah, we should not risk tribe mate when we can make big illusions.
Yeah, we have ways. Foodie can do it.
Yep.
I got some more things in my bag.
Is my anchovy pheasant tarts ready?
They are, and they smell strong.
They smell delicious.
Extra garlic.
The garlic.
Oh, some of you could pose as inductees. There is some of the overflow are being housed not far from here, a little south, in one of the largest buildings in the district just south of us. I don't know if you could get robes through them, or and in the Black Quarter in the far northeast is where there is a crew of gully dwarfs that are in charge of sanitation in the temple.
Huh.
And with that, I must go. I bid you luck and great success on your mission tonight. May we see each other again soon, and may your mission be fruitful. I bid you goodbye.
Thanks for coming. And grab a pastry on your way out.
Foodie, you noticed you were pretty well keeping an ear on everything that was going on in there while you were cooking. So you're pretty in touch. And you see Talent stop at the main doorway. And he kind of pauses. He puts his head down for a minute, and he shakes his head briefly. And he looks over at the Draconians that had come into the room. And he looks over at them, and he spits at the floor, and then walks out. And you see them, like, push the table out from underneath them, and they give chase.
Oh. Did it anyway.
You don't know what happened from there.
That's our signal.
All right, where are we headed? Let's go. We need to finish resting for these spell users.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
See if we can get a hero's feast from their magical contacts.
I say we carry trays of food and walk quickly and we can get past anyone.
I like that. Well, yeah. Why don't we meet? We got to get foodie and meet and have a discussion. And
Well, we don't have any spells, right?
Yeah, burn through spells. We have a short rest.
We load the food with sleeping powder.
You have sleeping powder?
No. Thought you had.
Nice.
I have poisons.
Poisons? That could work.
Poison, especially from what I was able to harvest from that dragon.
Oh, that's even better. Trace it back. Won't even be traced back to you.
Well, first of all, is that the idea we're all going to try and go in as the caterers? Or do we?
Yeah. And then when people take the food off the tray thinking they won't miss one and they eat it, boom, they're dead.
I mean, I don't mind that, but food.
Maybe we.
We're going to rid of a trail of dead fuel behind us might be a problem.
Yeah, this could be.
Just random killings.
We make them sick, incapacitate, not kill everyone.
All right. Darn it.
It's like we got a Jim Jones situation. And they just start like, they start dying like flies.
Booty Hannibal. So, DJ, do we have time-wise, is it feasible that we could finish out our rest and get our spells back, or is that unfeasible? I don't know what our timeline is.
So it's a little before sundown. You guys probably have about an hour before it's night, which is to say that you have got a good. So if night is around 8 o'clock, it's another 4 hours after that. So for those of you that are half rested already, so Lonnie and Roland were both sleeping away. There's enough time to finish that and still have a little time to go wrangle some other stuff. But if you wanted to use daylight hours to go hit any of these other, the Mageware Shop, the City Watch, sanitation, the Temple Overflow, any of those other things, then that's gonna eat into it.
Gotcha.
So you got kind of a choice to make.
The spell users, who needs to get spells back? Foodie
I have
and
0
Lonnie
spells.
and Kath.
I don't know how many spells do I have. How many did you use?
Did he use any?
I use them all mine.
And you could, split up too. Leave some to rest and some to go run down things in the meantime.
That's a good plan.
Oh yeah,
I
I used
mean-
Misty Step and Mage Armor, I think.
That would be half of us staying behind and half of us, because Sir Kellyanne and Roland, I guess, could go if we want to go somewhere.
Kath's going to be inductee.
Inductee.
Yeah, Kath get in inductee and disappear if need to.
And Foodie is going to be with the caterers.
Oh, before I go to sleep, I wanna whack Kath with the wand, but
Whack
on the feeling. But I don't know how to do that.
The wand of what?
The
Cure.
yeah, wand of
Cure
feeling.
wounds.
Is it just cure wounds? Okay.
Is it a cure like? Yeah, I think it's a cure like wound.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure it's the right one. Let me see what's it. I think you're right. Cure like wounds.
Or was it one of the feeling? I don't see it in here.
Yeah, it's a
Is it on your character sheet?
yes. Staff of healing. Sorry, staff of healing.
Yeah.
I do have Arcane Recovery, so I can get back 1 second level of 2 first level spells.
Oh, that's good. You should use that. Staff of healing.
That'll give me Misty Step back.
One charge is a cure light. One charge per spell level up to 4th. So
Yeah, and you've got all 10 charges right now.
Yes.
and it gets 1d6 plus 4 charges back every dawn. So we won't get it back tonight until after we're done. So if you want to save, you want to use some and save some. How many? So I'm assuming you have 10 charges.
Yes, 10 charges.
And if anyone's going to stay and do a full rest, they'll top off hit points.
So we will have to use it.
No, we can save it. I'm at full hit points anyway. I don't know, Sir Kellyanne, how are you feeling? You good?
Hit this down a pretty good amount, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Heal him.
Yeah, he's the one that took all the damage.
Yeah, but I'm going to rest to get
Oh, you are?
everything back. Yeah, I've got to.
I didn't know if you were going out.
So yeah, so you don't need to cast and use your staff. Then Foodie, do you need to rest or not?
No, I'm good. I've been putting alcohol in every one of my dishes. Everyone's going to be feeling real good.
So what do you guys want to go? Sir Kellyanne, Foodie. I mean, I'll try and get in either. I'll go with the Gully Dwarf, see if I can get in with sanitation, and I'm sure I can find the kitchen easy enough.
Everyone give me a perception check that's in the room. So it looks like Keth has already gone back to rest.
I haven't gone back yet.
Perception.
I'll do one for.
I got a 15.
Ugh.
Ooh. The dwarf does see nothing.
All right, Keth, you notice that Talent on the little table there left a little map of the city and a few things marked. And I'm going to show you what they are now.
Okay.
So one of the things that's marked is the City Watch.
I see it.
One thing that's marked is Snaggle's Mageware Shop.
We got a long way to get there.
The sanitation is over there. He marked Temple Overflow is where a lot of the inductees are staying.
All right, so I'll be close.
He had also marked a bakery down south, but it sounds like
What? Bakery? What?
Well, they got good stuff.
How do we get to these places, though?
Well, we walk, of course.
I know, but like,
the sewers? I don't know if the sewers will be any.
walking wasn't easy to get here.
Well,
I mean, I'm fine with it.
yeah, our pass should get us through. I think we missed, or I missed, how efficient that was. That's the reason that it's come in handy a couple times. So we should be able to move throughout the city relatively easily using that pass.
It only gave us access to green and white, was it?
In the temple.
Oh, the temple. Okay.
Yeah, so I should be able to walk right into the temple as
So do we all want to go like a different way in? Is that what we're talking about? Because I can't be an inductee.
No, I think you guys are looking to go to one of these places while the rest of us sleep.
What if we split up and everybody goes in a different way? We all
Well, that's-
at the big hatchery.
I mean, that's scary, but I'm fine with that.
I'm sleeping.
All right. Well, Jeff wants to go as inductee. Foodie's going to go with the caterers. I mean, we can. We'll go third way and go in pairs.
I'm best going as a guard. I'm fully equipped. I don't look like a caterer.
So that would be the city watch for you.
I'm thinking holy dwarf for me. Holy dwarf sanitation.
You would go. You and I can go in the same way, and I can sneak. I mean, I'll at least
You know, I
follow
can
them
go
to sneak
invisible.
around.
I can go invisible. I've got the cloak of Elventine. I can follow someone.
Yeah, but you were going to go in with the caterers, but you don't have to.
I don't have to. I can follow someone. So if you want to go in as a guard, I can follow you and watch your back.
And then leaves Kath, and then I guess Roland as inductee. Can Roland be an inductee too?
Kath can go with the sanitation team.
Well, they're dwarfs. Isn't he big? Does it matter? I don't know if it matters.
Well, it's the same.
You can order dwarfs around.
I was just thinking because I'm a lizard
Yeah, you.
folk, it would probably make sense to do the.
And isn't Roland like he's a mercenary, right? What was he? Human?
He's a dwarf.
He's a dwarf.
Yeah.
Oh, is he a dwarf? Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's sanitation also.
wait, are you asking about Roland?
Yeah.
He's
I'm
a
sorry.
half elf. He's a half wood elf.
Yeah, he's an elf.
Oh, okay.
Half elf.
This is like the character.
Yeah, that's the same as a dwarf.
Don't insult the dwarf like
He's
that.
like double the size, isn't he?
So and Roland has been getting the most looks out of everyone. There's Kender are just kind of an annoyance everywhere in Ansalon and are put up with. Hill dwarfs are unusual to see here, Lonnie. But elves, like, you guys haven't seen any other elves here in Naraka. They've been more or less cast out.
Well, basically, they're trying to just kill off the entire elven population, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, I'm interested to go to the mage workshop, regardless of whatever we decide. You guys decide. I'll go in whatever way, because I can just sneak in and nobody will see me anyway. Me and Foodie.
Just remember people who are sleeping.
I have to go make another drink.
Think good for us.
Nice. All right. Do you guys have a plan? Who's going where? Who's staying? It sounds like Talon wants to go to the mage workshop.
So I'm going to the city watch.
Okay. And those two are not far from each other.
Yeah, they look close.
Carlos are killing the city watch.
Okay. Who's staying and resting?
I'm staying and resting, and I'll ask Talon and Foodie to. I'm very serious about this Heroes Feast.
Yeah, so we can get us.
Yeah, that would be a great little team boost.
I give Kath a bag of goodies I stole from the kitchen. Well, appropriated.
Yes.
I will sleep well with a full belly.
All right. So let me write some of this down. So.
While you're writing and I'm resting, I'm going to run and get some more water.
Okay. Kath is resting. Kellyan is going to City Watch. Foodie, you're escorting Kellyan?
Yes, I'm quietly walking behind him with my Elventine cloak on, so I'm invisible.
All right, Talon is going to the mage wear shop, and then Lonnie, you were going to the mage wear shop as well with Talon, or
No, I'm sleeping. I have 0 spells.
He's getting
Okay.
some rest, yeah.
But yeah, just like Kith just said, see if you can get us a hero's feast. That's really cool.
Yeah, and Roland, does anyone have a preference? Does anyone want to talk Roland into one thing or another? He doesn't have a lot of use for magic, as an Eldritch Knight fighter. I guess he could use some magic stuff. He's got a couple of options, right? As an elf, just being as covered as possible to hide his identity could be useful. So maybe going in as an inductee and covering his ears might be the best cover for him.
We can find a hat of disguise.
A hat of disguise, yeah, that could be good
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, maybe you should go along with Talon and Foodie to the mage wear shop.
Well, yeah. If we're not going to the Gully Dwarfs, then yeah. Maybe we can hit them
Okay.
both real quick. I don't know.
And let me also mark each of your sort of plan for entry. So Keth is gonna go inductee. Foodie is going catering. Talon, what were you thinking for your?
Well, I was thinking sanitation would be best for
Same with Lonnie.
with Lonnie too. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
And then Kellyan was going to do City Watch.
Yep. I'll bungle it, but I'll do it.
Way of faith.
Okay.
That you'll bungle it.
And Roland's got a couple of options. If
Why does he do the City Watch? Would be a bad idea. He could do.
If it goes bad and I kill all the city watch, then we can just take their place.
Well,
Yeah.
as a fighter, like security makes sense for him. If
Yeah.
if a disguise can be procured,
Yeah, let's see what we get for him at the Mageware shop. And then, if we can't find anything, he can always do sanitation or actually, you would stick with Foodie and do the catering behind the scenes that way.
Yeah. So we got 2 sanitation, and then we got 1 on catering, city watch, and inductee. So Roland can back up any of those 3.
Nope. And I think, I mean, what would be a good idea once we decide is try and meet at the kitchen, because we know someone will be in the kitchen. Find the catering.
Yeah, that's where you guys
Fine,
can all
Foodie.
group up.
Yeah. Right? Sounds like a plan to me.
All right. Okay, so off to the races. So we've got Kellyan, Foodie going to the city watch. And we've got Talon going to sanitation. I'm sorry, going to the Mageware shop with Roland.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. And who's going to? So Talon, are you hitting both the sanitation and the Mageware shop?
Yeah, we'll go to the Mageware shop first to see our options.
Okay. And are you guys split? So the Mageware shop and City Watch are fairly close together. Are you going to all 4 roll as a pack down that direction, or just split up immediately?
Who else is on City Watch? Sir Kellyan?
Me.
Oh yeah. We might as well, like. Well, you'll be invisible, Foodie, and I can sneak around. So to kind of be 2 of them, really. You won't see me too much either if I'm going to try and sneak or be separated. Follow behind or walk ahead.
Okay. All right, so you guys head out.
Yeah, right. My cat's back.
All right. So all your icons are. So we've got Keth staying behind. So I'm going to put your token in the black stag, and we've got Lonnie staying behind as well. So that leaves Foodie, Talon, Sir Kellyan, and Roland. The 4 of you exit the black stag.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we've got 2 teams. We've got Kellyan and Foodie go to the City Watch. Talon and Roland going to the Mageware shop. So let's group you guys up. And then I asked a moment ago, but refresh my memory. Are you guys all 4 rolling together down that direction and then splitting up into the 2 places, or are you just?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll follow behind a little bit.
All right. So given that, I'm just going to put a party icon out. Who wants to be the caller? Who wants to run the party?
Why don't you do it, Don? Since we're going to City Watch first.
You're brave. All right.
Well, I'm in the back. I'm not leading.
Follow me.
All right. Let me see if you have. Let me get permissions for this.
That'd be cool.
I'm gonna assign this to be.
This rum is so good.
Yeah.
Chugging these things.
Okay. Are you just drinking it straight on the rocks?
No, I got a little soda in there, but it's not really high alcohol, so, but it's so good.
All right, I'm gonna go make myself a rum 2-minute intermission. Here we go. I'll be right back.
Share which one it is, so the rest of us can.
It's bamboo.
Is it a spiced rum, dark rum, light rum?
It's a spiced rum. It's a spiced rum.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on, I'll get the bottle.
Sir Kellyan, can you test if you can move the party icon around?
Yeah, we got it.
All right, cool. Be right back.
Release the Kraken.
Good. I'm gonna go hit the men's room, the little boys' room. Be right back.
Nice taking a break. It is Bamboo. Mm-hmm. So Jordan, did you buy anything interesting?
From Xpona, I got these hockey puck things that go on top of your record player to hold your record down. That's all I could
Yeah.
afford. Everything else was hundreds of dollars.
You mean the little weighted?
The little weighted things. They look
I know
like
what you're talking
gimmick.
about. I'm old enough to have had a record player when there was no other choice.
Yeah, but they look cool, so I bought them.
That's cool.
Gary Kahn, because it was a DM, they gave me stuff for free, so I really didn't need to buy much.
Well, that's nice. Yeah, we did doing Page again, and you know, I got a T-shirt and the little cheesesteak mini, which I don't have with me now.
Oh, they gave me this thing.
But I got to play a game that's run by Frank Menzer, which was my favorite part. So
I got the deck of many things,
okay,
and I got this big box for making your own dungeon.
Game Master. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically full of foam and paint. You just cut it up and make your own little
Right.
thing to play on. So it's got all these supplies in it.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
I mean,
Terrain.
Summer project.
So when you say rum and soda, are you talking about like soda water or like rum and coke?
No, rum and coke.
Okay.
Sorry. This is the bamboo that Carmen was telling me. He was saying is from Lil Wayne that made it. I don't know.
Nice. I'm gonna do some Heart and Sons Blackpool. I just went to Puerto Rico and tried a bunch of rums there. Don Q, a couple different varieties. That was pretty good.
Yeah, rum's my favorite. Although tequila is a close second. So
Yeah, I'm a big tequila.
I know you drink tequila.
Yeah. I started recording a podcast with a buddy called Dyson Drinks, and we were basically going through this book, the Dungeon Meisters, a Drink Master's Guide, and we would just make, we were just going through the book, making each of the drinks, and we got
All in one night? You just try to get the whole thing?
No, we like every week or two we'd record another
Yeah.
episode. We got 6 episodes in, and I was pretty stoked about it, and then my fucking hard drive crashed, and all of the footage was lost. And we hadn't even released the first one yet, so I'm like, fuck it, we pulled the plug. And then he moved out of state.
I would think you need to start over.
Yeah, well, I need a number 2, somebody to do it with. Maybe maybe I'll find another partner to do it. Cheers, you guys.
I got you, man. I got you.
All right. Okay. So Sir Kellen, you're welcome to start moving the party icon, the path you want to travel. As you go, I'm going to be doing some secret rolls over here to see if you guys run into shit.
Can you remind me which one we're going to?
City Watch.
Either the City Watch or the Mage Workshop.
Is it listed on here? Oh, okay, over there.
Yeah, we're going all the way across the city.
All right. What's 34 or 35?
What color is it?
Okay, very hot.
But some areas you can move around freely.
Oh, that's like the entrance into the temple, right? From the front, that's like the top. The top is this is the main gate entry, I think.
Yeah, 34, 35 are so north is the main entrance to the city. So 34 is kind of like a great bazaar. It's you enter the city, a lot of vendors are there.
Yeah, let's go that
It's
way.
evening time, so there's a lot of celebration going on there. And then 35 is taking you kind of to the inner sanctum of the temple itself. It is the junction that goes to it. So there's like heavy guard presence at 35. And everything sort of surrounding it is just like tons of Dragon Army troops. And there's a celebratory feel around it as the sun is starting to go down behind the mountains. You hear just revelry everywhere. There's laughter. The earlier like tension of the fight between the whites and greens has lifted, and there's sort of a combination of the tone is sort of palpable depending on like the radius from center. The farther out you go, the more loud and boisterous and drunken and raucous it is. It becomes more somber and holy as you get more towards the center, where there are pilgrims and inductees taking their new vows very seriously.
Oh, Don. Come on, let's go through number 35.
All right. And let's look at your black passes again, if we can find those. So you guys have...
There it is.
I think I've got it as set up
It's
as a
in our,
handout.
underneath the characters, right on top of the character. Black pass.
Oh, there it is, yeah, right there.
So you guys have access to the white and green quarter,
Correct.
but not red, blue, and black.
Yeah, see, it wasn't just a template, it's the whole... So, like, we're going to have a problem going through the black quarter, you're saying.
And by the way, all of that only applies outside the city gates, right? So the sanitation department is outside in the black quarter. You're going to be asked to see passes, and they're going to not, have privileges. But there are paths that you can take inside of walls to get to these places that you do have clearance for.
So like this is better. Does that provide us more access with our passes?
Yeah,
That'll get us all the way through to the red quarter.
that you have full clearance for.
But we can't get into the red quarter or the blue quarter.
Right.
So no, because we'll get stopped here.
No.
We'll get stopped again here.
So the quarters are only applicable like outside of the city gate perimeter. So you guys are currently out in the white quarter. The Hairy Troll Tavern is in the green quarter. But the Broken Shield, the City Watch, the Maid's Workshop, those are all just inside of the city. They're not in any of the quarters.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So we can walk through there, and that's not a checkpoint. Let's go that way then.
Now, I have to ask, is it safer for us in the walls here, or is it safer for us out here? Because we can bypass it all and then go this way, all the way around, and then this way. Which is safer for us.
Well, I
We
think
can get into the red quarter. Yeah.
Yeah, the only trick there is that you're clipping into the red quarter where you don't have proper access.
Got it. Okay.
I'll just sneak through. Nobody will see us.
How the hell do you get into the green quarter? You can't get inside.
All right, let's do this then.
Yeah.
What can possibly go wrong?
Almost as if he designed it this way.
All right.
The illusion of free roaming.
Yep.
All right, you start
You guys see the railroads down here?
The rails.
what rail is. All right, if you want to start slowly incrementing your mini around the path, or you're tugging around the path, I'll start rolling dice for things that might happen.
I cast illusion.
Oh yeah, you're invisible, right?
Yes.
What illusion do you cast?
I don't know. It depends on what you're going to do. I'm waiting on you.
Just get a head start.
Nothing's happened yet. All right, so as you guys, it is jubilant and triumphant inside of the White Quarter as you guys exit the Black Stag and make your way towards the city interior.
I'm gonna bring something to drink with me.
Okay, what are you drinking?
That doesn't matter. I'm not gonna drink it. I'm gonna carry it around and slosh it on people.
Old gray honky.
I'm like, yeah!
Gonna look festive.
Thunderbird.
As ahead of
Old gray honky.
Short gray hockey.
I just whatever I grab off of a table walking out of the tavern is what I have.
As you guys sort of enter the city proper, you clear it. There's no checkpoint to get back in, only out towards the White Quarter. So as soon as you clear the city walls, it becomes more somber. There's a lot of inductees that are being housed in this quarter you just passed. And when you get to the inner gates, back up a little bit. As you're passing 30 and 31, there's a bit of a choke point. And there is a guard post there. They're not really checking IDs or anything, but they're certainly there to sort of keep watch. There's some human, draconian, and hobgoblin pikesmen, and they're sort of like just standing at attention, lining the inner walls of like these two sort of great towers that are there. You see patrols like manning the buttresses up above, and as you guys start clearing it, there's people going in both directions, largely humanoid. Largely the mass of it are inductees in black robes that are going to and from the major quarters that they're staying in towards the inner city, and they're all chanting and leaning, and they're some language that you don't understand, but you can tell they're like there's this weird dissonant prayer just going on all around you, and it's not synced up. It's all just kind of a low murmur, but there are a couple of non-inductees that are coming and going, and one of them, a large ogre creature, is sort of going opposite you guys, and looks down and sees this gnome.
Nope. He's invisible.
Oh, he's invisible?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm trailing behind, so he'll see Sir Kellyan and Roland.
Okay. So he looks and he sees Roland. He sees Talon. He doesn't really pay much mind to Kellyan. And he just sort of looks back and forth between the two of you. What the fuck is an elf doing here with a kender buddy? Football! And he goes to he goes to punt Talon as far as you can. And you see him and all of the inductees kind of like the seas part, and it like a hole has been made for this ogre to and it's really quick. He's only about 10 feet away, but boo, 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 he's bounding towards you, and he's going for the kick. Talon, what do you do ahead of him landing it?
Where do I have it? Uncanny dodge.
Okay.
What do I have? Uncanny dodge. Yeah. I can use my reaction to half damage. Well, he has to hit me first before I use that, I guess.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So
So he goes in.
I'll let him try, and then I'll.
That I'm gonna that was not intended to be advantage, so I'll just take the first one. He hits armor class 14. Is that a hit?
I am armor class 16.
So he comes rushing at you, and then like he launches his foot, and you just like whoo! You just kind of like do a little side dance real quick, and just barely miss it. Like you are a nimble little fuck. And he's like, "Hey, you son of a bitch, come over here!" And he reaches down and he tries to like pick you up by the neck. We're gonna do a contested strength versus dexterity contest.
Okay. So I have to roll my dexterity. So I do that.
Oh shit! He got a 21. You just click the word dexterity in your big stat.
Oh, there it is. I'm looking. I'm trying to click on the wrong thing. Dexterity save is 18.
So he does. He just reaches down and he grabs you and he's like looking at you. It's like, what are you doing here, little buddy?
Kellyan's going to immediately engage. Take your hands off my slave, you cretin!
What you doing with a Kenderfoot slave?
Whatever the fuck I want to. Now put him down before I cut your head off and stick it to your boss.
I'll give him back to you. Go long. And he's like winding up like a foot, like he's got a football. Come on.
Is there anything I can grab of his while he throws me?
Give us a sleight of hand check. Yes.
I don't care if he throws me. If I can get away with a 19.
Yeah, he's got. Okay, you got a couple options. He's got a bit of a coin purse. He's got a necklace.
I'm up near the necklace, right?
Yeah. You just gotta give it a little shink with a tiny knife.
Yeah, I'll just with my ceremonial dagger.
And he starts doing the like the hot. He's like, all right, like the quarterback. Like he starts backing up with the kender. He doesn't
I
even
gotta ask you: is it dark yet?
Not quite yet. Is
it dim lighting?
It is slightly. It's starting to get dim. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Come on, go long.
Go along, Sir Kellyan. I say. Deep into the. Where the hell are we? We didn't even get very far.
No, not at all.
Go ahead.
I think that's about to be corrected. You're about to be thrown.
Let's see how far you can throw me. I start using taunt as well.
What do you say to him?
You got the arm of a gully dwarf. I bet you can't throw me 5 feet.
You little shit. All right, fucking stand right there. And he spiral throws.
Which direction is he?
What does
he throw
what does taunt do in 5e? Let's see. We've got.
It gives him disadvantage to attack other people. I think is all.
Okay.
Really.
All right. He is going to do a ranged.
He's a wisdom saving throw, but yeah.
You, Sir Kellyan, you're. We've got a Kender toss going on right now.
All right, so if it's dim lighting,
yeah.
I can use my cloak of the bat.
Yeah, go and turn that back.
And grab the cloak, spread my cloak out, and fly, and just fly away.
Okay. In order to do that, you'll have to wriggle out of his hand. So give me one more.
Well, no, once he throws me, right?
Oh, that's right. So midair.
Once he throws me, I just.
Oh, this is gonna be
and
rad.
I just
all right.
coast away.
So I'm gonna do a ranged attack. He's a Kender toss at Sir Kellyan.
Oh shit! He's throwing me at him.
So he does his little like getting ready, and he reels back to like fucking toss Talon at Sir Kellyan, and oh shit! And you just like plop out the back of his hands. And
crap.
And you're getting ready to do this glorious fucking thing, but you ended up just dropping straight down, and you don't have enough.
I was right. You throw like a gully dwarf.
You don't.
I take off.
You little shit. And you take 2 falling on your head damage.
Alrighty.
Get the fuck out of here. And he just kind of continues on.
All right.
All right, keep going, Sir Kellyan.
All right. I can't get to it. What happened?
Oh wait, where'd it go?
I can't touch it. Did it
It,
get moved to a different layer?
it appears to have disappeared. Let me just put another version of the token out there. Let me
My illusions don't work.
reassign it to.
It's a dead.
Okay, you can move that. All right, you get over there, and they are checking passes here. It's not. You don't need special permissions, but they're just looking at everyone's stuff. So there's a kind of in both directions. There's patrol of 5 bugbears on either side of the door, and it's mostly inductees. Anyone in a black robe, they're like, "Go on through, go on through, go on."
No more black robes.
Yeah, and there's a ton of them around the inductees' quarters too. There's just a pile of inductees there, and
There's probably a back corner where we could knock out to and take
That's
the
what I
rope.
was just going to say. Yeah, well, I'm
Right
right
out of Conan the Barbarian, right?
yeah, for those that are, let's see, who we've got. Keth could use some robes, and if Roland's going to go in as an inductee as well, he could use some. So give me your marching order. Who of the 4 of you are
Kellyan's leading, apparently.
okay? Foodie, where are you in the mix?
I'm in the back.
Okay.
Rollin be up front, I guess.
Yeah, that's what's the plan. Those 2 would be leading the way, and I'll be hanging back, and Foodie can be wherever the hell.
All right.
Nobody will know.
Roland's taken up just behind you, Kellyan. Since you fit in and he doesn't, he's kind of counting on you to like run interference. So you get up to the front. The bugbears give us your passes.
We'll give him the pass. Act like I'm perturbed and you're wasting my time.
It's protocol, sir. We apologize for the inconvenience. You fucking elf. Oh, why are you even alive? And he asks for Roland, and Roland pulls it out.
Sacrifices and hors d'oeuvres, my friend.
Is this one with you?
Oh, they're all with me.
Yeah, the fucking lot of
Oh,
them.
yeah. We've got places.
All right. Your passes. Foodie, he asked for yours.
He's still invisible.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. You're invisible. Talon,
Yeah, I show him mine.
you sure you don't want me to just handle this one right here? We could take him out for you.
For the boss.
Nobody likes a kender.
I'm
Have you tasted a kender?
Oh,
Lightly broiled with oyster sauce?
are they
They're
delicious?
very stringy. I don't know. That's what I've been told.
All right, on you go. Strange company you keep, sir. All right, keep on moving.
Wait, while we go down this hallway, I cast minor illusion on the Kender.
Okay, what do you?
No. Oh, never mind. You're gonna.
I'm
That
gonna
doesn't make
turn
you
the
visible.
I'm gonna turn the Kender into something else.
Okay,
Can you do that while concentrating on invisibility?
My invisibility is from a cloak of elven kind. I don't need to concentrate. So I was just going to cast on the Kender and turn him into, I don't know, should I go Dragonborn or is that too much?
Are you asking me, or are you?
I'm trying to
just
think
gonna do
what would be a good alternative to Kender that's less attention grabbing.
I think the elf. I think you should put it on the elf.
Put it on the elf, yeah.
by the way,
The elf?
Yeah. The elf is causing more problems than me. I'm not worried about. I can get out anything. Don't worry
Look at
about it.
another Sir Kellyan.
I make the elf look more like a Dragonborn then.
okay, nice. That's helpful. he like grows a little stout and like bulks up. He looks down at
Yeah,
himself. He's
that-
like, oh, all right,
Yeah.
nice.
I'm an annoyance. They want to eat him.
By the way, Foodie, Cloak of Elvenkind in 5e does not make you invisible, and I'll read it. While you wear this cloak with its hood up, your wisdom perception checks made to see you have disadvantage, and you have advantage on dexterity stealth checks made to hide. As the cloak's color shifts to camouflage you, pulling the hood up or down requires an action.
Okay.
So you blend in. You're not that noticeable, but it's you're not like fully invisible.
Okay. Well, actually, check minor illusion only lasts for 1 minute.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
that's a cantrip, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you can pass it. I mean, you could put it on until we pass through here.
Next checkpoint.
Next checkpoint, yeah.
Well, we have to pass through in less than a minute.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem if he's a dragonborn.
Okay.
You hope.
All right, you guys make it through the next gate just fine. There are draconian patrols here. There are a couple of Baz, a few Bozak, and an Arak, but they seem a little lazy at the job. They're kind of just dismissing that people are coming and going. And you guys make it to the next intersection, which is where it breaks from the Mazeware shop and the City Watch. Do you guys, the two of you, peel off here, or do you stick
Do
together?
you guys want to split up, or Sir Kelly, you want to go to the Mageware shop with us? All right, we'll split up. Roland and Sir Kelly into the City Watch, or no?
Yeah, that's right.
Foodie and Killian.
Booty and
Oh,
Kelly.
foodie. Okay.
All right, and then Roland and Talon are going south. So I'm going to give this the southern token. I'm going to switch over to Talon control. So now the slightly smaller one,
This one's me. Yeah.
Talon can control.
Oh, why is it smaller?
Because you're a Kender.
And a gnome.
All right, who wants to go first? City Watch or Major Shop?
Roll.
I'll go.
See who rolls higher.
I'll roll.
Yeah, roll off. Sir Kellyanne and Talon.
That was my lowest roll today.
All right, Sir Kellyanne. All right, the next set of gates. So you have. Sir Kellyanne, you are with Foodie. And you make the next gates, and there are several bugbear, several draconian, and some hobgoblins on patrol here. And you get to it, and this entrance is kind of closed off. The gates, the doors are open, but they're sort of just standing in a line in front of you. And people are there's a bit of a line to get up to them, and there's a commotion, and then people are walking back. They're walking away.
All right. We'll march past the line like we're on official business.
Okay. Let me get some extra tokens out here.
How tall are these walls?
They're very tall, 30 feet up.
Okay.
All right. And there's about 15 of them, and it's just they've made a line, and then there's a couple either on either edge of these. So let me shrink them down to scale a little bit. Zoom all the way in.
That.
Wow.
People. Yeah, right?
All right, so you just kind of push your way up to the front, and they stop you there. No entrance.
I have an appointment. Let me pass.
There's been an incident. This area is closed off. No
Of course,
one.
that's why I'm here. I'm an investigator sent from the chief. Move aside.
Give me a deception check. You're gonna have to go around. And this is kind of one of the main like through affairs for the inductees to get to the like center of the temple. It kind of winds inward a little bit.
Okay.
And it's causing quite a bit of commotion. A lot it's starting to pile up, and there's kind of almost the tension is heightened here. There's kind of people yelling, people going back, shoving their way through.
Another incident if you don't let these people pass. What's wrong with you?
There's been a murder just up ahead. We're investigating now. Stand down. Get back. You're going to have to go around the entirety of the temple complex.
Hey,
You do see what's happening here. These people aren't going to be stopped. If they make a press, they're going to break right through this and they're going to kill you. You should just let them pass.
If you fucking start trouble with us, you'll be the first to go down.
Hey,
Now go back.
Let's go around. By way of the mage wear shop.
I'm thinking I'm just going to misty step past and you keep going.
Well, if you do, I can misty step with you.
Let's just do that.
Everything's worked out well so far.
Is there a barrel or something behind you that we can misty step behind and just continue through?
Is misty step for just your person, or can you misty step more than one person?
Just yourself.
Okay, then I can misty step with you. I have the spell also.
Okay. So the sort of the line of the guard is is fairly shallow, so it wouldn't take much to get behind him, and it's like a palpable difference in density. I think of like the Willy Wonka movie where everyone's like pressed behind the fence, and then it's just vast openness beyond. So, I mean, you'd sort of be free and clear if you were past them. How far does Misty Step take you?
30 feet.
30 feet? Yeah, you could be like well beyond them and no problem.
All right, so duck behind another bystander and then just misty step and just keep on going.
All right. Bionk. You've blinked behind the large gathering of guards. And as you get through, there is something of an investigation going on back here. I'm going to ping the map. Sort of right there, there is the body of, and as you guys kind of like break the corner, I'm going to make you guys a little bit smaller for scale. As you guys kind of, so starting over here, you misty step like right behind where the doors are. So it's pretty unseen. You hear a little commotion behind you. They're like, what happened? Where did they go? And as you sort of break the wall here, there's a dead body in front of you, and the head is just obliterated. It is crushed into the ground and like just blood splatter. And the neck has like pooled blood, and it seems very recent, like within the last 5 minutes or so, someone has been killed. And standing around them are various, and you can see that the dragon armor that's being worn by it's a very high level captain that's been that's been killed. You see beyond is the City Watch building, and there are several City Watchmen kind of like running to see what's going on. But this incident is already surrounded by several other high-ranking officials of the Dragon armies. Two
Fireball now.
there's two draconian juggernauts, like just big, massive, 9-foot tall, sort of back to the incident, like watching guard, making sure no one comes in and intercepts or interrupts. And the crowd has been like dispersed. There is a wide berth around this. In the passageway that goes up northward, there's sort of a crowd has formed and has stopped, and there's like a very wide perimeter where people are sort of watching on both sides. There's like kind of a large radius where it's totally clear. I'm going to draw. So like there's no one there except for the fucking dead body and several people around it, like checking it out. And then two massive draconian infiltrators. What do you guys do?
Can we still get past them to where we're going?
Yeah, there's a clear way. If you just kind of hug the wall, you can
Right.
sneak right past them and get in there.
Yep, we'll do that.
All right, you guys get up to the City Watch building, and there's a lot of commotion. There's you hear inside of there just kind of a little controlled chaos. There's you can hear from way in the depths of the City Watch, there's cells and prisons where you hear like drunken, violent individuals like wreaking havoc. You hear captains of the City Watch yelling at their subordinates. There's like, we don't have enough fucking people for. And as you enter the first, there's the sort of main entryway is a fairly large room, and there's sort of like just kind of like what one would consider a drunk tanks, just like barred sort of cells lining the two sides, and then there's doors going back into the depths. There's a desk in front. And immediately when you open the door and you sort of take all this in, there's one guy that's just kind of like barking orders, yelling. He's like, the fucking to you. And he like, his eyes light up and he puts his hands up in the air. And he's, Sir Killian! And he's like, fuck off. He says to somebody, and he runs over. My man. And he gives you a big hug. How have you been? And you know this person as Hostelon. How you been, sir?
Very good.
Come on in. I'll take you in the back. Jesus Lord, did you see that fucking mess out front?
It's a disaster. You better let them people in before they get pissed off. They're just going to run right across your wall and knock it all down.
We have no fucking dealings with the gates and pass. Oh fuck! What a goddamn mess. Yeah, it's going to be a riot in just a minute if they don't sort that out. But yeah, I'm going to call that their problem. Come on in the back. Come on in the back. What can I do for you? It's a little crazy around here right now. And he takes you through one of the doors. The two, and you're there as well, Foodie. Yeah.
Yes, I'm following.
Who's this little guy?
I'm Foodie.
He's dinner.
Hey, Foodie. He's dinner. Like you're gonna eat him later?
No, I might make dinner.
Oh, you're gonna make are you gonna make me dinner?
If you want.
Yeah.
Only one serving.
God, I'm fucking starving. I could use a big sandwich. If you've got some oysters, God, we're so far from the sea. I haven't had any in a while. I'm sure they're gonna be garbage though. Yeah. Hey, we got a sub kitchen over here. Can I put you to work?
Oh yes, for sure. You betcha.
Oh fucking A. And he starts putting in his order. He's like, all right, I'm like a double-sized sandwich. We've got a We got a specialty right now. Somebody's butchered up a kender back there. So I'll take a little bit of kender meat, a little bit of boar, some extra vegetables, a little bit of spice and pepper, and
You want it Kendra's way.
Kender's way. That's right. And he points you to the door where the little sub kitchen is.
All right. I find the bread and I start stacking up a tall sandwich.
Nice. Oh, Kellyanne, man, it's been a minute. How have you been?
Some interesting days.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
Yeah. Come on in. And he takes you to like his separate little room that's private, and he closes the door, and it's just the two of you. He's like, "Fucking A, what a mess we've got on our hands, haven't we?"
All right, you need to get us into the guard duty for the entrance to the temple.
Oh yeah, what's going on over there?
I've got to do some work. I got into some trouble, and I've been told that I have to make amends by volunteering to help tonight during the ceremony by letting some of the guardsmen off and covering for them. So I'm doing my part.
All right. I'm sure that'll be appreciated. Yeah. We can get you in there. No problem. Just you?
Yep. Well, and this is my chef.
What are you doing with a fucking chef?
My manservant.
Your manservant. Don't make it weird. It's not weird.
Gnome servant. He's not a man.
He's your gnome servant?
My gnome servant, yes.
All right. Well, fucking hey.
You know when you get in trouble and they make you carry the rock or the gas can around the base all day? Well, I got to carry this fucking gnome around all day.
They're hazing you.
You're lucky to
It's all for my next promotion. I got to do all this stupid stuff to make sure I get the job.
That is fucking hilarious. Hey, well, I got you here. Let me see your pass. And he takes it out of your hand. And he slaps it down on the desk, and he inspects it for a minute. He's like, I got you, man. And he circles green. Obviously, he circles red. He circles black. He circles red. He's like, and he adds his little signature to the bottom. Here you go.
Full access. You got backstage pass there, Sir Gallion.
I'm going to see the band. Thanks, brother. I owe you one.
Yeah, all right. So you're going to be posted up. You want a full shift?
Yeah, might as well.
Somebody in the kitchen.
All right. When the bell strikes 10, I'm going to need you at the north gate, the northwest entrance to the temple. You're going to be posted outside.
Is that anywhere near the kitchens?
I mean, kind of. It's not. It's close-ish. Yeah. There's the two.
My man eats a lot.
Okay.
All right. I'm done with the food. I come knocking at the door. Hey, your sandwich is ready.
Hey, come on in.
All right, I come in with the foods.
What's your name again, little man?
Foodie.
Give me your full name.
Namfoodle.
Namfoodle? Give me your gnomish name. I want to hear it. I find this fucking hilarious. No, I'm talking your gnomish name, the full long one.
Namfoodle, blueberry, Russell Bush, garden gnome, dragon.
Amazing. Now the gnomes from Mount Nevermind, they got long names that go on for a fucking hour. It's hilarious. Yours is I guess you're not from Nevermind, are you?
No. Not those guys.
Yeah, you look a little different. You got a little sprig in your cap. Are you one of those forest gnomes?
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
All right. Sanchrist?
He's a bush.
Sanchrist or Ergoth?
Paragoth.
Ergoth, nice. I haven't been there in a while. There's it's pretty beautiful up there, ain't it?
Oh, it's lovely, except for the trespassers.
Trespassers? Who's
people wandering.
the fucking dragon
I like
armies?
to have fun with them.
The fucking dragon armies. I can't say that too loud. Shit. I just I can't hold on to my emotions sometimes. Just fucking this is all gonna be over.
I mess with them too. Don't worry.
Yeah.
They're all fair game. They're in my forest.
All right. So he gives Sir Kellyan. He like reaches. He pulls out from his desk and he hands you a medallion. Is it just you on guard, or do you got a number two? You got is Foodie garden as well?
Yeah, Foodie's my number 2.
Yes.
All right. So he gives you a second a pin. So there's
We might have some female companions arriving. Can I get passes for them?
what are you talking about? Like, give me a little description.
Some of them like the gnome.
Let's just say that their hips are as wide as the gates.
I like where you're going with this. All right. Hey, Foodie, give me your pass. Let's see your pass.
All right, here's my pass.
All right. Donk. Circles red, circles black, circles blue.
Very good.
Signs his name, hands it back.
Thank you. Take the pass.
All right, I'm going to need both of you. So we're going to relieve Jethroian and Gastoff. So you're going to be there. There's going to be a couple of bugbears there too. Now, fuck those guys. I'm going to reassign them. I'm putting them on blue. Yeah, I'm going to put you with Gelare and Festol. You're going to be there at... we need you there at the bell of 10, right? Don't be late. Don't fuck me on this. Don't fuck me on this, Kellyan.
Would I ever?
I mean, you have before. I'm kidding. I know you're solid. I know your heart's in the right place. All right.
I'll watch him.
All right. Great. At 10, and you're going to be there till sunrise. All right? Don't fuck me on this. And, Kellyan, it's good to see you, man. And he comes around, and he gives you a big hug. Say hello to your mother for me.
Yeah. You stay away from my mom.
Hey, man, she was a looker in her time. I remember. We were younger, but I always had a crush on her. Don't make it weird.
Hey, your sandwich is getting cold.
Oh, yeah, this is fucking... You know, Kinder just... It doesn't taste right, but I'm kind of into it.
It's spongy.
It's spongy, right? It's not what you would expect. I'll see you again soon, Kellyan. All right, I got to get back to work.
All right.
You guys need anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. Don't fuck me on this. You know what happens
Yeah.
with your mother.
All right. We got our passes now, so we can go out this way and connect with our friends. We can go back out this way.
All right, you guys head off, and
Oh yeah.
the Mageware shop. As the two of you arrive, Talon and Roland.
Rolling.
Rolling.
So as you guys roll up to Snaggle's Mageware shop, like it is the radius by which you hit the smell of the place is pretty large. You're about a block away when you start to smell all of the concoctions and ingredients, and you can tell it's had like an economic impact on the neighborhood, on the block, because it's like places are pretty like run down and undesirable in a radius emanating from this Mageware shop. And as you get to it, it looks unkept. The sign, the paint has worn off of it probably a decade ago. This guy's been in business a long time. And like just the smell of magical ingredients hits your nose like, ugh. Give me a constitution check, the both of you.
Who you?
Talon and Roland.
Okay. So, let me get my sheet back up. Constitution check. I'm sure that I'm really good at that. Nope.
No, yeah. So you were.
I don't know what Roland's got, but I'll roll a 20 for him, so he's
You already
good.
rolled.
Oh, I rolled an 11 for him. So
Oh, you roll for a 10.
neither of you are good, but you're bad.
No.
As like, it is gross in a block's radius, and as you get up to the door, you smell the funk. As you go to touch the handle and open the door, you just fucking barf. And as you open the door, and like ding ding ding, he's got a bell attached to the thing. And as you open it, vomit is dribbling down the side of your cheek. That's where we're
That's something I ate.
and that's where we're gonna stop tonight. We'll pick up next week. Hopefully, Roland will be back for Snaggle's Mageware Shop.
Okay.
Thanks for coming, you guys.
Well, awesome.
You guys slept the whole time.
Thanks